Hey everyone, Ken Salcido from Signature Properties. Today I'm on the north end of the island visiting with some good friends of mine, Steve and Linda Arbogast, and we're going to view their wonderful Hampton Plantation home. Steve and Linda, thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today. Here we are in your beautiful home that you bought a little over 2 years ago, and it's undergone a few changes that we'll talk about in just a moment. But first, let's talk about you. The two of you are originally from Pennsylvania, right?
Correct.
How did you end up here on St. Simon's Island?
I had visited with my first wife, who died back in 2017. We were here in 1987 for a long weekend down at the King and Prince Hotel, right outside the village. And then her and I met in 2018, and I brought her back here for a week in 2019, came back as a snowbird in 2020 for 5 weeks, and we weren't here a week, and we started looking at houses with you.
Fell in love with it.
We did.
Well, tell me some of the things. What are some of the things that you like about this island? Places that you've gone, places that you've eaten. What rises to the top of that list?
Well, I'd say first thing would be the weather, because no matter how hot it is, we sit out on the deck and there's always a breeze, an ocean breeze, and it's just so relaxing. It's peaceful, quiet, and the weather is great. And we love to call home in Pennsylvania when it snows and let them know how nice it is here.
Yeah.
And I love the seafood restaurants. Now, she's not so much into seafood, but my favorite seafood, or Georgia Sea Grill, I think.
Georgia Sea Grill.
Yeah, that's my favorite. But Crab Daddy's,
Mullet
Sal's
Bay.
Pizza, Mullet Bay, Half Shell. I mean, they're all wonderful restaurants.
There's not a bad place on the
No.
I'll
island.
tell you, we've been to so many restaurants, and we haven't even hit them all yet.
No, we still haven't
Still
hit
haven't
all the restaurants.
Got to all of them.
And the other thing that's cool is the fact that we take Foxy almost everywhere we go. And she goes to the restaurants with us. She's very well behaved. She sits there, gets her little sausage or whatever we order for her. And people are so dog friendly here.
Oh yeah.
You just have to have a dog because that's how you meet people. That's how you communicate with them, because you can meet a stranger and they just start talking to you because they'll say, "Oh, your dog's so cute."
Well, back in 2020, I was honored to be your buyer's agent. I know when we started the search for a house for the two of you, we started around Mid-Island, kind of worked our way up north to where you are now, Hampton Plantation. What are some of the things that you like about being on the north end and being here in Hampton Plantation?
I'd say first of all is the people. From the day we moved in, we had neighbors coming over to help us. And I mean, everybody here is just so friendly. We've met so many people. What was it, Saturday evening, we had our first chili cook-off for the whole community. And we had a blast. It was so much fun. We had music. Everybody entered chili in the contest. We had 3 winners. And it was just so much fun. We got to interact with all kinds of people that we hadn't met yet. And everybody here is just great. And it's quiet. We love the quiet. If we want excitement, we go down to the pier. But otherwise, we stay here. We ride bikes and walk.
I'm on the board of directors. We weren't here
It
a
was
year,
in
6 months.
January you went on the board.
I went on in 2021,
Uh-huh.
and I'll be on the board now a year and a half already. And I enjoy that. It's fun. It opens the door to meet even more nice people.
Right.
I'm the chairman of the welcoming committee, and of course I elicit his help because for welcoming gifts, Steve makes these little plaques. We have scallop shells and whales and porpoises, and it's a nice gift to give people.
Well, in the 2 years that you've been here in the house, you've made quite a few changes. I know you added another bay to the 2-car garage. Now it's 3. Take a few minutes, just highlight some of the changes that you've made in the home.
I'll let you take that one, dear.
All right. Well, the sunroom that we're sitting in was here, but totally remodeled. There were two small decks on the back of the house here, one on the south side and one over here on the north side. And we expanded the deck. We have over 500 square foot deck out here now that we really enjoy living on.
There's anything in here that we actually
Haven't touched somehow.
in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Well, it's an absolutely beautiful home. It's definitely totally different than what it was when we first looked at it 2 years ago. With the changes that you've made and with this hot market, you have added so much equity to your investment. So kudos to you. And Steve and Linda, thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today and for being such good friends and neighbors here on St. Simon's Island. And I wish you well as you continue being an active part of this St. Simon's community.
Well, thank you as well, Ken.
Yeah. So until next time, this is Ken Salcido saying thanks for stopping by and hope all of you have a wonderful island day.